My name is Casey Ring, and I'm a nurse. I was born and raised in Southern California, Simi Valley to be exact. First went to UC Santa Barbara, and then got my nursing degree in a bachelor's at Azusa Pacific University. I currently am a pediatric oncology nurse at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and I'm working full-time while also going to school full-time to get my pediatric nurse practitioner license. So to start with the fun stuff. Pump Up song. Obsessed with the Jonas Brothers. My best friend and I are actually going crazy that they're coming out with all new stuff. We're already planning to go to every concert they have nearby. So any Jonas Brothers songs, we have some fun coordinated dances to SOS and Burning Up. Maybe we can see those later. Last show I binge watched was You, which was creepy but so good. I got my fiance hooked on it too, so we would watch it every night. And now we're sad it's already over and can't wait for season 2 to come out. Book you can't put down. I am a big nerd at heart. So my recent one was this lovely Pharmacotherapeutics for Advanced Practice in my nurse practitioner school. My first degree was in biochemistry, so how medicine works is my go-to. I love it. It's just my jam. It's really bad. 3 words that best describe me, though, are loyal, charismatic, and stubborn. Yeah, definitely ask my fiance about that one, too. But de-stressing is definitely working out, but I'm also a huge baker, so kind of contradict each other, but love to bake, and my family loves it, too. So let's see which way to go. So family gets a kick out of all this. Super Bowl. Big football family. And then just, for fun, love to bake. When I lived at home with my parents, they loved it but hated it at the same time because they were trying to eat healthy, and then, just throw this on the table when they walk in. Always good. But to the fields. So why did I want to become a nurse? So I started volunteering at this camp called Dream Street, which is a camp for terminally and chronically ill children. It's a sleepaway camp, and I'm a counselor there. And those little girls, my youngest was 4, they're so full of compassion and vivacity. They have this drive for life that most other people don't have. They got me out of my own comfort zone and taught me how to sing without fear, to love unconditionally, and most of all, to embrace each moment. Because these little girls are fighting for their lives. They might not know it yet because they're so little and so naive to life, but they know how to cherish every moment. And so I knew that I had to help them however I could cherish those moments for as long as they could. So I knew I had to go work at the bedside with them to be that holistic, compassionate nurse who can help these families get through the toughest point in their lives. Their little kid is lying in this bed. They need someone who's going to be compassionate and caring and loving. And so being a nurse to me is just treating those kids like they are your family member. Treating those kids like they're my own daughter. I don't have a kid yet, but just always being that helping hand, that one who can create this raw and emotional relationship. As, of course, the nurse who helps them medically, but also just as a human being trying to build that relationship with someone who's scared, who doesn't know any better, who just wants that helping hand. And so that's why I went into nursing. I love it so much. I could not see myself on any other floor. And why am I not a nurse? Well, because one of my little 11-year-old patients told me so when she was leaving. She finished her treatment for her cancer. So on her way out, she gave me this letter. And she said, "Dear Nurse Casey, thank you for working awesomely and tirelessly, day and night to save lives, provide comfort, and teach us how to care for ourselves and the ones we love. We will never forget everything you have done for me." Nurse, just another word to describe a person strong enough to tolerate everything and soft enough to understand everyone. With love, Ani. So she thinks I'm not a nurse. So because of this note, I know I can make it through the tough days, like losing patients. She's forever on my lanyard for work. Cards like this is what gets me through the tough days at work, knowing I can get through and help more kids like her get home to live a life that a child deserves. That's why I'm a nurse.